The 2017 Civic Si is Honda's attempt to blend performance and style with affordability, coming in at just under 25 grand. But the big question is, can this car's substance match its swagger? Based on the redesigned Civic, the Si retains a lot of that car's aggressive styling, then ups the ante with a glossy black grille, low air intakes, a deck lid spoiler, and a central mounted exhaust pipe. It also comes standard with these 18-inch alloy wheels. A coupe version is available too. Power comes from a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that's similar to the one we liked in the mainstream Civic, which had 174 horsepower. But in the Si, horsepower gets boosted to 205. Also adding to the racy feel, the Si is only available with a 6-speed manual transmission. Our first impressions of this transmission are great. The shifter is smooth and effortless, and with the new turbo engine, you don't need to floor it to feel the car's power. As you'd expect in a performance car, the steering is firm, but comes up a little short on feedback. That doesn't mean it's bad, we just expected a little more out of the Si. The suspension, though, is a big letdown. Its firmness can give the Si better handling, but it takes a toll on the ride, which is really stiff and choppy. You're going to feel every bump and imperfection out on the road. Inside, a lot of Civic DNA remains. Sadly, that includes the terrible infotainment system. Everything is done through the touchscreen, and it has 0 knobs or hard buttons. That's going to make it hard to change the radio station when you're driving around town. At least Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. But there is a lot of racer flair here to distract you from the bad stuff. The front seats are nicely bolstered with red stitching detail. This display in the instrument cluster simulates LEDs that progressively light up as you rev the engine. And throw the Si into sport mode, and you'll see a red light animation take over the dash as the car adjusts its suspension, steering, and throttle response at the touch of a button. It's important to point out that Honda hasn't made forward collision warning and automatic emergency braking available at all on the Si. We think they should be standard equipment. So if you're looking for a sports sedan on a Civic budget, the Si could fit your needs. But if you want a true high-performance car, you might be better served waiting for the Civic Type R, scheduled to make its American debut later this year. For more, check out consumerreports.org.